last time they played, which was a North Carolina big win.
Cole Anthony a miss. They played February 29th in the Carrier Dome, 92-79. A Carolina win, one of their best shooting nights of the season. Elijah Hughes trying to prove Hughes. A good crowd. It's not a capacity crowd, but given everything that's going on, certainly an excellent crowd here tonight. Gerard, freshman out of Glens Falls, New York, leading scorer in the history of New York State. Here's another three. It's an annual event. Joey Brackets find a way to get them on the bubble. What about NC State? They beat Pitt today. If they beat Duke tomorrow, I mean, ball game over, they're in.
You got to think they are.
If they don't, then he has them in right now, Joey Brackets, as an 11 seed.
You know, Stanford was losing. They're a bubble team. Indiana was a bubble team. They beat a very bad Nebraska team.
Sideways.
They really have. Honestly, I think that pick to finish second was too high for this team. I'm not sure their talent level was at that point. But this is a team coming in that you thought would be in the top 5 or 6 in the ACC and still a tournament team this year as Elijah.
From Michael DeVoe. You talk about struggling that first game in the loss. 5 points, 5 turnovers.
That was a win for the Orange in early December, 97-63. The most points they have scored this season in a game. Can Hughes get rolling? Puts a little touch on that.
11 or 12.
Yeah, Florida State, they're simply about strength in numbers. They love to play a rotation. Leonard Hamilton has said for the last few years, we may not beat you 1 through 5, but we can beat you 1 through 13, and that's what they rely on.
Well, you know, when you play against Pitt, you have to be good with the ball. They are going to try to get their hands on passes or on the dribble, pressure you, and see if they can force some turnovers. Thus far in this game, the Orange have done a nice job taking care of the ball.
Here's Hughes with 10 to shoot. Nice move. Jumper good. First points for Elijah.
Penny has been huge on the defensive glass for
the Orange, who got the road win in Chapel Hill a couple of weeks ago, trying to pick one up here and come from behind fashion. But the Orange have the ball out of the timeout, and Hughes to work, and he gets the basket.
One four low, let him go.
Again, Hughes on play tech. The fadeaway in the final second.
Technique as absolutely perfect.
Oh, he's got a beautiful jump shot. And he's one of those guys to where you almost are surprised every time you see him miss. And Buddy actually came back from a sprained ankle, missed the majority of the Pittsburgh game. He came back and scored 22 points against UNC on Saturday.
You spent time covering the Bucks the last couple of years.
52-9, guys. Pretty incredible, but they lost a bad one at Miami on the road last night, 105-89. Second night of a back-to-back. And also in Miami, Corey, you know about that city.
Yeah, that South Beach flu has been running around for years, having to go there.
Shoulder right there a little bit. Referee didn't call it, but a nice finish through contact, and Syracuse extends their lead.
You've said it all night, Hawk. Do you think Hughes is a pro prospect? And if you've watched this game, it's hard to disagree. He's been terrific tonight.
I called it at the top. He's a guy that will be playing for a paycheck when he leaves Syracuse. Very few holes in his game.
Favor to get 17 seconds in that possession and tighten up the defense a little bit.
Hughes, the jumper, just had enough on it.
But expected to play at some point.
And Devin Vassell still in great spirit, still being a very good teammate, even though he wasn't going to start this game. And that's one of the things that you have to be for Leonard Hamilton. He doesn't really put up with you not being a very good teammate. And you see Pat Williams in the game now as Elijah Hughes.
For the Orange to take the final shot in the first half with the game clock and shot clock just about in sync.
This has been an incredibly fast first half, but again, great rhythm, great flow to this basketball game, and that's why I see the score 44-42.
Just about on pace for a repeat of what they did last time.
Hughes to the perimeter, making it more of a 3-2 than a 2-3 look.
Which does what to Notre Dame?
Well, what it does is it forces you to look inside, and let's be honest, Notre Dame doesn't have anything inside. So you go 3-2, you match up on shooters.
Hughes revs the engine and scores.
Boeheim drives. Dolezaj added rim out.
Boy, he's missed a couple of point-blank range opportunities.
Johnson was a blower, and he got erased by Hughes.
Mark Dolezaj gets the two defenders off their feet. The recovery, though, for the block shot by Matthew Hurt triggers the run out. Another block shot by Elijah Hughes.
Area Player of the Year as a junior from James Will DeWitt High School.
On the run out his times, but he is fast on the dribble, but the Orange are big at the rim.
Right now, I think Hughes might have been thinking about it. He was coming to try and get the ball and couldn't get it from Goodine. Boeheim. Quickly up ahead. Watkins denied by Hughes. There's that matchup again.
Hughes. So Ramos Sidibe was on the offensive glass. He got a hand on it but couldn't get it. Robinson's pass anticipated.
Hughes has it poked away. Rishwain got it, tried to go around the back, and he lost it.
And Rishwain,
I say he's going to have to shoot it.
Oh, Dolezaj got turned all around. Then he got stepped on by Sidibe. Dolezaj is down. He got hit twice.
Get up and get a layup.
13 to shoot. Boeheim attacks. Steps through. Myron Jones, bounce pass intended for Wheeler.